Do you mind? I'm
Yeah,
going to put the
sorry.
record back on just in case something good comes out of our conversation here. And I think Lucy is just listening because I keep trying to signal to her, but I'm not hearing her say anything back.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, where we're at, sorry, I just got a phone call there, so but
No problem.
what did you say towards the end there?
Yeah, so what I was saying is I learned from, I just wanted to put out a bat signal like, hey, who wants to take action? And then what I learned is in terms of the way I would like to run a call of an action group, I can't have 5 or 7 or anything more than 3 people, meaning 2 other people, just because it's too much to try to make sure Heiner knows and then Aaron knows and then Jenny has not been in the calls, and then there was a girl, Raina, that was on the call. So it was too much for my brain to try to make sure everybody knows, because you and myself, we've had these conversations so many times about how would we go in and organize the Zoom calls.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'd like to listen to you. Like, you saw the way that I was proposing to go in, at least title the Zoom call. How would you want to organize it? Meaning, can I get you into the system so you can start figuring out how you want to organize it?
Well, I did manage to register an account, I think.
Let me share the screen and see if you're in there.
Yeah, I'll just try to go in here.
Oh my God, I feel so much better just having me and you right here. My brain can't comprehend so many. Like, all of a sudden I relax for a second. I can just talk. I think working groups of 3 is nice. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
I learned something today. That was a big learning thing for me. So I'm in here. I don't see it registered. Let me refresh. I'm also trying to figure out how did these people register? Like this person, Lucy, this person, Charlie. It's working great for them, but it's not working for other people. That's sort of where I'm stuck. I want to make sure it's easy for everyone to register. So can I?
Well, now it said that my account was just activated just now.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got the activation code, and then let me try it again.
So I just pushed the activation code.
Oh, awesome. Let's press refresh. You should be in there. Hold on. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, there I am. Yeah.
Awesome. And I'm going to, now we can have a little fun, because like when everyone left, now it's like a little bit fun. Is another fun thing is I can say, when you log in, what kind of a scene do you want? I'm going to turn it blue. So when you log in, you see it blue, like mine is black. And then I'm going to go ahead and put you as an author. Let me go ahead and put as editor. So this means you can change everything in all the pages and update the user. And do you mind if I switch back? Could you share your screen? Do you mind?
No, just a minute here. Yeah. There we are. So.
And I also wanted to say one of the hardest things with any type of project, no matter what it is, with collaboration is just signaling. Like, I don't know if you've ever moved furniture with somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like you're going up the steps and you got to tell them, no, I'm okay. And they're like, are you okay? And they're waiting for you. You have to signal to each other when you're moving a piece of furniture together that it's like, I'm okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. So
so click on login.
Yeah, where am I now?
No problem.
Just a minute. am I sort of in? I'm in Zoom, maybe.
On the top it says activity register and then log in.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, log in, of course.
Okay. By the way, it was a lot of work just to get it to where it is right now, just to be able to actually signal like members and.
I don't know why it came with an error message there. Maybe
Try your email address.
Yes, I can put in my email address. Yeah.
And it should be in that inside of that email that it sent you for the activation code.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is, you know what, this part right here is what I notice on all over the internet. Everyone's main problem is how do you log into things and how do you store your passwords and how do you keep it secure? That's the first problem I'd like to solve before we even try to collaborate with everyone. What browser are we using? You know, like, are you on Chrome or Safari or?
I'm using Chrome usually. Yeah.
Okay. And I saw you saved the password, so that should be easy to log out and log back in the future.
Yeah. That's just I just used a sort of normal password, you know.
Because I also notice people don't want to collaborate on projects on the web because they're afraid of giving too much information. Like you just gave your email address and a password. And one of the first things I did was make sure there, if you look at the top, it says HTTPS, the little S's there.
Yeah.
So we secured it so there's, you know, people can't go in and hack, but that's really the main thing that is important. So have you been in this environment in WordPress before, Glenn?
Well, not very much, no. So
okay.
But I mean, it looks nice.
Well, let me show you.
The first time I was on the page today.
Yeah, at the top left it says Global Challenges Collaboration Group. I'll make sure I send you, and I'll put in the action group as some tutorials, but click on that Global Challenges group at the top that looks like a little meter for like a oh, actually, wait a second. I just remembered something. I haven't used this feature in a while. Check this out. To show you, look at this. Go over to here. Tell me if you're seeing my signaling. Do you see a little red arrow?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's right. Joshua Bridge. Yeah.
I'm putting an arrow so I can actually go like this, say, go over to here. Do you see that? Yeah. So when we're working together, you can annotate too and say click on here, click on there, and then click on dashboard.
Okay. Should I go into that one on dashboard?
Yes, please. Yeah, that's actually logging in. So you're on the front end. So this is the dashboard area like where I was.
Okay.
And then click on posts at the top and I'll annotate it right over here. Yep.
That one, yeah. And all posts or?
Yeah, go and click on all posts. And you see the one that I made. Now you can go in there and edit that or add a new one if you go up to the top.
Yeah. Let me just try to edit it. I don't know if it's one word or two words.
Mm-hmm.
Just try this. Okay, so then should I just take add new? Or,
no, go ahead and scroll down a little bit on the right side and I'll try to direct you. See where it says tags? I feel like if we can do this for 3 of these, then and make it work for 3, then we could do all of them. So
Tags.
down where it says tags, it's underneath format.
It's on the right side?
Yeah, on the right side. Take a second and get your eyes adjusted to this this layout.
Yeah, there's tags, yeah.
Let me show you something. You can organize this screen the way you want. See how your arrow mouse came? You could grab tags and stick it anywhere you want, above categories or featured image. You can organize this the way that feels good to you.
Okay, okay.
So if you could add whoever's on this call just because you actually know these people, I think that would be a first step, is just tagging the people on the calls. So when you go to the website for GCC, you put in the person's name and it pops up all the calls that they were on. I think that would be a nice feature. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I just saw Doug's face there. So if I just add his name, try that.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to go in and see if I can put into our little base camp everybody's name. I'd like to just get a list of everyone who's ever been on calls. But I think Heiner's on there. We can get a list so you can just, you know, once they're in there, you can quickly tag them once you put their name on there.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so I just added a few names.
And then go ahead and press update. After you've done that, you have to update it.
Update. Okay, so the update. There it is. Yeah. So that updates the whole page, does it?
Yep, that updates the old page. And go ahead to add new. Let's do another one. Let's see if you could do one. So I think between me and you, we could do at least 3 of these.
Yeah. Add add new. You mean add new category?
Add new post.
Oh yeah. Okay. Add new post.
So you don't have to. Yeah, right there. You just click add new, and it goes right in. And do you have that list that I posted to the chat that Sam gave us of all of the Excel spreadsheet with all the meeting notes? I'm thinking we need to find a better way to put the meeting notes in there, but for now, just to have them in the body gives it searchable features.
Yeah, exactly. I think I have it here somewhere.
And why don't I go ahead? I'm going to make the main category all Zoom calls, and then off of that, I'm going to put the different, like, because there's a lot of one-on-one calls that have been recorded, and then I'm going to call it unblocking, barn raising, hot seat, so we can start categorizing it that way in the categories.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Should I unshare the screen now or something?
Why don't you share it? Well, let's do that. I'll do that afterwards. I just want to see that you can do one and feel comfortable, so that way I can log off, and I'm recording this for someone else moving forward that wants to learn, so I don't have to say this over and over.
Yeah, I'll just try to add a new post.
Yeah, do you have that Excel spreadsheet to work off of?
I don't have it up right now. That's the thing.
No problem. Do you want me to send it in the chat, or I think it was in the chat earlier?
Yeah, that would be great.
Sure. Here you go. And I also have it in the GCC Action group on for the base camp. It's in there.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, go ahead and click on media. If you click media folder, I'm going to go in to the Basecamp and start to organize this stuff in a way that works, because this is just basically Sam's notes for all these calls that he's done. And this is his way of organizing everything. And if you ever can't find this list, I actually put it in HTML at the bottom of that web page, recorded calls. So it's there too. It's in 2 different places for people that don't have access to this.
Yeah. And the ones in blue, they are with the video link, right?
Yeah, the ones in blue have the video link, and the ones not in blue need the link, which are probably the ones that were Tammy's.
Yeah, and it's a few in black too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to start from the bottom of the list, and I'll start from the top, and we'll see if we meet in the middle? What do you think of that idea?
But what exactly was what are we gonna try now?
So
just
click yeah, Aaron and Sam onboarding. Is that the first one from the bottom?
Aaron and Sam one-on-one check-in.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I'll just sort of copy that link. But how do I get to open it up? I don't know why it doesn't open. It doesn't open for some reason.
That's a good question. Let me take a look on my end. Let me okay. I'm going into it. Aaron and Sam 101. Okay, on mine, when I put my mouse over it here, do you want me to share my screen?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not so familiar with this stuff yet. But...
No problem. And you know, they say the devil's in the details. These are the little details that keep things from happening. So when I put my mouse on here under Aaron and Sam, see how that little YouTube thing link comes up?
Yeah.
I don't know why on mine, when I put my mouse and I just mouse over it, the YouTube link comes up, and then I click on it and it opens up the YouTube file.
Yeah.
So that's right. I got an idea to make things real simple. If you wanted to go in and create the post itself, meaning, let me go into posts here. If you create just the name here, let me show you. This is the fun part of WordPress. If you go in, the one that you just created, press update to save it. And tell me when you did that, and I'll refresh here.
Okay, just a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was gonna update, but I haven't written anything yet in that post, but because the link didn't come up for some reason.
It's okay. You can, as long as you have the title, that's fine. You can update it, save it as a draft, or save it as published.
Okay, just a minute. I'll just put the title then. GCC Aaron Sam one-on-one check-in.
Okay.
And then the link, should that be in the, yeah, here it came up. Sort of the link,
Okay.
it came up automatically. Permalink.
Here, I'll let you share the screen. It sounds like you got it worked out. I was going to try and help you out with it, but go ahead and share your screen. I can
Wait
see.
a minute. Yeah, just a moment.
Okay. And don't mind me, I'm going to mute myself and open up the iPad so I can go outside. Because I've been sitting in this chair for an hour and a half.
Wait, it said the post published. Yeah, I'll try to go in here now.
Okay, I'm on here twice, but it's still just me. Do you want to share your screen real quick, Lynn?
Yeah. Yeah, can you see?
Yep. I can see, and then can you go back to the edit mode at the top where it says edit post?
Edit post. Yeah, there we go.
Cool. And then, did you get that YouTube link?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And that was the right address, right?
No, I'm seeing the wrong link inside of the body of the post.
Yeah.
So that was the part where I was saying if you go to YouTube, you got to get that little share link that they give you on YouTube.
Yeah, and you mentioned that came up automatically when you put the.
Yeah, try to. If you're on a PC, you can right click there and it should tell you where that link is, like open link or something.
Yeah, it doesn't quite happen. Wait a minute, there it is, I think.
You got it. Yep, there it is.
So now it copied it.
So then you have to open that link in YouTube. And then get the link from YouTube in the share feature. You should be able to just you should be able to click that up arrow. See that little arrow that goes to the right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, just click that.
You should be able to click that and it go right there. Yeah,
okay,
there you go.
Yeah, there
That's it.
Go. Yeah.
And then below the video, it has a share. And here's the other thing. We've got to check and make sure the links of the videos are actually what the titles are.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a saying in the computer. Oh, go ahead, Glenn.
No, what were you going to say?
I was going to say there's a saying from my first computer teacher in high school, garbage in, garbage out.
when you throw up YouTube videos haphazardly and you put in the input, like you don't put all the information on there, it makes it harder later on to go back and do the work. So it's creating more work for us in the back end.
Yeah, exactly. So when we're putting out the videos, it's best to have as much information as possible at that point, right?
It would be nice if all the videos were put onto one community YouTube, and then we create a how to upload those videos properly. Then we don't even need to do all this work. We could literally have people sorting through YouTube. There's other ways to, yeah. So anyway, I'm just bitching and complaining. That's just me being a complainer.
No,
but
no, that's yeah, that would be great to just have one separate YouTube channel. But I mean, we talked about that too. So where did I find that correct link?
There's a little button. It says DEL for share.
Oh yeah, that's
Del?
right. Del. Yeah, there it is.
So,
That's the one, right?
Yeah. What language is this in again? I'm sorry.
This is Norwegian, I guess.
So I'm going to be learning Norwegian working with you. That's awesome. Start ved. I like it. Ved is video.
Yeah, no, well, it's begin at. It's actually at. Yeah, that.
Yeah, we're going to have fun with that feature later, but we don't need that for right now. Just to copier.
Yeah, okay.
Copy or paste. Kel did it.
Yeah, I've copied it. So yeah.
I'm trying to speak Norwegian to you, Glenn. I said, Kel did it.
I don't know what that
Did you understand? Did I say it right?
Try it again.
Kel did it. It's been 10 years since I've said that phrase.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to say, are you kidding me? How do you say that?
Tuller du. Yeah.
Tuller du. Like, are you messing with me? Are you pulling my leg? How do you say?
Yeah, I think it's something like that. Well, I got it in now, I think. Is that correct?
Okay, perfect. And then wait, before you update, click the format to video.
Okay, sorry, I was a little fast there.
It's okay. No, you can always update again.
Okay. Format video. Yeah, okay. Under there. There you go.
And then one last thing you have to do before you update is check the categories.
Check the categories. Yeah, okay.
And it automatically puts it as uncategorized, but you want to change that to all Zoom calls. So unclick uncategorized and click all Zoom calls.
Right. And you can make new categories and put them into several categories, right?
Yeah, we're going to do, that's called taxonomy. I'm going to cover that in another Zoom call of how to do taxonomy. But for right now, click on choose from tags below since you already made those tags.
Mm-hmm.
And it should have the tags in there that you already created, so you can just click on them very quickly. The people that are in the call. If there's one for Tammy, I guess Tammy hasn't been created. You can put Tammy in there.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this with me, because I've been wanting to do this since the first day I came to GCC to organize, so that just for myself, I could go onto a website, click Doug's name, and pop up all the videos with Doug in, and then watch and start organizing the parts where Doug is talking about certain subjects, and then organize those subjects.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the choice of what tags to have, that's an important one, isn't it? Or but maybe we're not getting into that today. But
Yeah, we won't do that today, but we'll do it later. Once we have about 5 or 10 of them up there, then we can start going back through. But for right now, I want you to see the work that you did. If you click at the very top of the page, it's got a little home icon where it says Global Challenges Collaboration Group, and that brings you back to the actual website, the front end.
Mm-hmm.
And then to wrap up our call, I'm going to show you a feature that I'm very proud of. To wrap it up, I'll do that later. But now if you click on activity, the drop-down arrow will go to recorded calls.
Or past discussions, yeah.
Yeah, and as a group later in a barn raising, we can decide how to name all these things. But there's the one that you just did right there.
Exactly.
So now it automatically populates from the database, and it will just keep scrolling through, and there'll just be hundreds and hundreds. There's 204, I think, if I'm not mistaken. There's somewhere around between 150 to 200.
Of the calls altogether, that's we've got. Oh,
yeah,
it's quite a lot.
It's quite a lot, but once we start tagging it, I'll show you how to do SEO. Have you heard of SEO?
Yes, search engine optimization, right? It's a sort of big, big field, isn't it?
It's a big field, but what it does is we're tagging internally within the website, and then with search engine optimization, we're tagging externally within Google. And the other thing we can start doing is converting all of the text from the calls into different languages and putting those different keywords into the different languages, so we're truly a global collaboration group where anyone from anywhere in the world can see in those languages. If they're searching in Spanish, they can go to Google, type in conversation about global challenge, and boom, we will come up. And that's what really onboards, that's what gets the 30,000 people that Sam wants to get, is by doing it that way.
Yeah.
And putting a translation feature.
Right. So, but that can be done at any time, right? So
yeah, I think as the action group grows and there's more people, it won't be so daunting when it's just me, you, and a couple others. It will start to be easier. And do you mind if I show you something really fancy just to blow your mind, just for fun?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go ahead to the share screen. I'll show you something fun.
Okay. So I just share screen now. Yeah.
This is what I've been wanting to do for 15 years in web development. We finally reached it, and it's really exciting. Do you have an iPad or an iPhone?
Yeah, I have an iPad. Yeah.
Okay, so you'll be able to log in on your iPad, and I'm going to show you a feature that's really cool. Click on Enable Visual Builder at the very top, where it says the letter D, and that's for Divi.
Yeah, Enable Visual
And it's going to
Builder.
open a layer. There's a layer on top of all this called, it's a JavaScript layer. So right now it's opening the JavaScript layer.
Yeah.
And inside of this layer, there's a whole tutorial that teaches you how to do everything.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can take the tour, and it will show you how to do everything. And this is, I'll introduce this probably in the 3rd or 4th call, once I've identified who wants to do what.
Yeah. But the problem is, I should mention, I usually can't have a call at this time on Tuesdays. So Tuesdays,
no problem. We'll make I'm going to make an asynchronous group so that whenever you are available, you can signal to me and we can pop into a room.
Yeah, Mondays are great, but Tuesdays, not so much. It's just, yeah.
So
that's another.
Let's wrap this up right now. Yeah, let's wrap this up. Click on Start Building, and I'll let you come in here later and take the tour. So this is another way to use WordPress that's really fun. is it's a visual way to use it without even seeing the back end for people that don't want to get all nerdy in the back end.
Okay. Right.
So now you can edit from here. See those little like gears?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you go over to the one that you just did and you click on the gear, go to the other one that you just did, the GCC Aaron Sam 101. And I also noticed that the name of the video is different. This happened to me too. It was not named the same thing as in the Excel spreadsheet.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, that can be, yeah, that can be fixed. But,
yep. So go ahead. If you, yeah, I just went over to the YouTube. So we'll go over this later in another call, but there's ways to quickly organize things as we get organized.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So, but I should probably just go in there and take a look at the site, right? And,
yeah.
But I got the main point. And
okay, perfect.
When it comes to the sequence of what's being put up there, can that be changed later on WordPress?
Yep.
Or yeah. So, but we can kind of begin in the bottom or something to add videos there.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that we can start doing once we get more organized is signaling to the rest of the world once one of the videos is done and completed in SEO, then we can publish, and we can publish out onto the Facebook group, onto a newsletter, and let people know there's a new video on the website to go take a look at, and have a scheduled calendar.
Yeah.
That shows which videos are being published when. And I'd also like to open up, now that we have a website, I'd like to open up an actual podcast so we can signal to the world that just the audio is being podcasted out, so you can start listening in your car when you're driving to different videos.
Yeah, that's an excellent idea. So you can take any kind of YouTube videos and just make a podcast out of it, right?
Yeah, if you go over, there's a feature that, well, let me let you go. I could talk your ear off, so I will let you go. We'll save this to the next call. But Sam created a Google Drive with the audio and the video separate before it was posted to YouTube, so we can repost them later on. Because right now we're linking Sam's YouTube and we're linking Tammy's YouTube, and that's going to create more work for someone in the future. We're being not good stewards of the data. We need to put all of the data onto one YouTube channel.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's layers. It's like an onion.
Yeah. Well, I felt we at least had a good little introduction today. So that was great. And then we'll just take a meeting next week, maybe on Monday or something. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Yeah, well, just go ahead and signal to me inside of Basecamp when you want to have a meeting, and I'll go ahead and see if I can make that meeting at the time that works for you. And we'll just keep having work group meetings and slowly get the work done.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just take one step at a time. I mean, but I guess we should probably discuss a little more this with having one YouTube channel or how we want to do it. So, but
definitely.
Yeah, but this was great. So, yeah, we'll just find some meeting next week at a good time. So then good for now. So this is
thank you. I learned a lot. Thank you, Glenn.
Yeah, it's gonna be great fun. So talk to you later, Josh. Yeah.
All right, thank you. I'll talk to you later, and we can talk asynchronously on the Basecamp.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Bye bye.
Have a great day. Cheers.